Okay, so I just reviewed the video I just made about the proposed legislation, and somehow it has been hacked. See, when I heard it, as I was recording it, right as I went to shut it off, it sounded like I had said October 14th instead of October 19th. But what really happened is while I was recording it, somebody hacked it to backdate it by 2 years. So it sounds like I'm saying October 14th, 2020. You know what that tells me? While I'm recording this, somebody else remotely is viewing it, and there's a time delay. And what they're doing is they're hacking it real time. And so it makes it appear as if I misspoke and I said the wrong date. I need to let you know I'm aware, going all the way back to 2017, since I tried filing with this Texas Court of Criminal Appeals, and they hacked the writ of habeas corpus before they e-stored it, and then they hacked the information connected to my leave of information in the nature of a quo warranto to backdate the dates on the original writs relative to the time frames of concern. See, there was this very specific legislative change that had been authorized for September 1st of 2019, but I was submitting this in September 1st of 2017. I did not put in the petition the specific dates which I understood the commissions that were authorizing my activities were set to change. But I understand that when they hacked my leave of information, they did so by saying it was 2019 instead of 2020 as a way to bid on activities in 2019. The problem is the time frame during which those activities were to be commenced was a time frame when there would have been legislative changes in connection with the fact that the commissions authorizing the actions I took in 2017 were set to expire on September 1st of 2019, and I've known that the whole time. So when there are these strategic hacks, including real time, especially in my digital representations or my voice files, I already know that what they're doing is they're bidding something based on the bids they set up then. It brings a very, very important question. Who right now thinks they're entitled to continue exploiting me for their benefit or on their behalf? Because what it shows is, if nothing else, they are specifically coordinating this in connection with whoever engaged those acts of crime in 2017. Not just the acts of crime that were charged at the time, but the acts of crime that were committed as retaliation for my efforts to get assistance with prosecuting those crimes. In efforts to get assistance for prosecuting those crimes, they retaliated against me by misrepresenting in the digital and the electronic format what I had submitted to the court directly on either the electronic or, in many cases, via the mail. They took the actual forms, they took the actual items I submitted to the mail, they e-stored that so you can't see it. And then they altered the electronic records that you can see online to have false information in it. So, for the record, I, not somebody else that I understand for whatever completely inane reason, believes they're entitled to use my efforts to finance their campaign activities or the campaign activities of somebody else they're in concert with. I will be writing that. Why today? Why October 14th? Plutonium. It's sensible. See, if you thought that you were at the level where you could actually do something that could provide safety up to and including the level of addressing matters pertaining to storage or disposal of plutonium, then I would have welcomed you doing something concurrently and communicating with me. But for you to kidnap me, steal from me, and then try to overwrite my efforts as if they're yours, you know what that tells me? You made me your plutonium asset. And you're not getting away with saying that's classified for national security reasons because you have failed to meet basic standards to secure your assets at the level of fucking plutonium.